Have you ever wondered how strange, unbelievable, and downright fascinating world history really is? From ancient rituals to forgotten empires, hidden inventions, and world-changing accidents, today, we're diving into 20 minutes of the most mind-blowing facts from world history. Let's begin in Mesopotamia, where we find one of the oldest known cities, Uruk, founded around 4000 BCE. This ancient city once had up to 80,000 residents and was so influential that it gave us the word urban. Did you know the ancient Egyptians may have used a form of concrete to build parts of the pyramids? Modern scientists believe they had access to early geopolymer materials, long before the Romans perfected concrete. The Great Library of Alexandria once held over 400,000 scrolls, possibly even more. It was the largest and most significant library of the ancient world, and its destruction remains one of history's greatest losses. Gladiator battles are famous, but they weren't the only violent entertainment in ancient Rome. Executions of criminals were often staged as mythological reenactments, where real people were killed for dramatic effect. A famous Trojan horse story may not have involved a literal horse at all. Some historians believe it was a metaphor for an earthquake or a siege engine used to breach the walls of Troy. Paper was invented in China around 105 CE by a man named Cylon. This invention would transform how humans communicate, teach, govern, and remember. Sorry to ruin the image, but those horned Viking helmets? Totally made up. They were a 19th century invention. Real Viking helmets were practical and hornless. Genghis Khan's empire stretched across 22% of the Earth's landmass at its height. It changed trade, communication, and culture across Europe and Asia, and even helped spark the Renaissance. Yes, this actually happened. In Strasbourg, hundreds of people danced uncontrollably for days. Some even died. Historians still debate the cause. Mass hysteria? Poisoned bread? Religious fervor? We still don't know for sure. He was recorded as being 5 feet 2, but that was in French feet. In modern measurement, Napoleon was about 5 feet 6, perfectly average for his time. The Antikythera mechanism, found in a shipwreck, is over 2,000 years old and could predict celestial events. It's often called the world's first analog computer, centuries ahead of its time. The bubonic plague killed up to 60% of Europe's population in the 14th century, but it also broke feudalism, raised wages, and helped usher in the modern middle class. The Anglo-Zanzibar War in 1896 lasted just 38 minutes. Zanzibar surrendered quickly after British bombardment, making it the shortest recorded war ever. Recent satellite and LiDAR scans show that the Amazon rainforest once held complex cities and road systems. These ancient civilizations may have supported millions, a discovery that's rewriting South American history. Mulan was based on a Chinese folk ballad called the Ballad of Hua Mulan. The original story predates the Disney version by more than 1,000 years and may be rooted in real military traditions. At the ancient Olympics, cheating was punished by fines used to build bronze statues of Zeus. These statues were placed on the path to the stadium, so every athlete had to walk past them before competing. In 897, Pope Stephen VI put the corpse of his predecessor, Pope Formosus, on trial in what's now known as the Cadaver Synod. He literally propped up the body in court and questioned it. Twice Genghis Khan's descendants tried to invade Japan. Both times, typhoons destroyed their fleets. These storms are now famously called the kamikaze, or divine winds. Cleopatra VII, the famous queen of Egypt, was actually of Macedonian Greek descent. She was the last ruler of the Ptolemaic dynasty, founded after Alexander the Great's conquest. WWI's brutal injuries led to major advances in plastic surgery and reconstructive medicine. Doctors like Harold Gillies pioneered techniques that still influence modern surgery today. And that's just the tip of the historical iceberg. History isn't just about kings and dates. It's about the bizarre, the unexpected, and the forgotten facts that shaped our world. If you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and tell us in the comments which fact blew your mind the most.